No luck? Trying to get the maps to work or the QR code so we can listen to a tour on SoundCloud, but it is not working. So we're just going to walk. I don't have my microphone. I'm going to get it.
You should have it for this.
Some more. Okay. I'm going to grab my microphone, get that to work. In the wrong pocket.
I give up on that.
Okay. Giving up on the SoundCloud tour. We don't think that's going to work. So instead, we're just going to walk on our own and see what we can hear based off of walking on our own. I'm going to try out this mic, so I'm putting that on right now. We'll see how well that works. This automatically turns on. Yes. Sorry. Just trying to get everything on me. I don't have my earphones. So we'll try it and see how this works. I might have to stop footage and check it because um, this is my first time using the microphone. Hopefully it works. If not, we could always say we tried and it's just a silent video and I did all this talking for nothing. So we have restrooms, main office, meeting rooms, Peatwood Pavilion, and the Parkfield Learning Center. I don't know which way we should go. New territory, never been here before. So I'm not sure which way to go. So this is the Virginia State Arboretum. Just gonna go on a little nature walk. Alligator juniper in the cage back there. A lot of the butterfly gardens have died back. I'm gonna have to turn up the brightness on my screen. I can't really see that well. Hold on, I'll fix that. Oh, that's better. Okay. Let's go this way. Hello, how are you? Just taking a little walk today. Happened to pass this. We were going on a little trip down in Shenandoah. Well, these have little markers on it. I like that. It looks like it says Juniper, US, SO, maybe South. Not sure. And then there's another one here. That's pretty cool. Some bird feeders. And someone's doing maintenance. I'm sure this takes a lot of work. Here's snake root. I wonder what that's good for. It's beautiful polished stone. Let's see, it says the eastern rat snake or black snake is the longest snake in Virginia. They kill their prey, small rodents, frogs, lizards, and birds by constriction. Black snakes are harmless to people and help keep the rodent population down. Okay. Did you see that, dear?
What?
Read that little bit about black snakes. Black snakes. This looks like some type of cedar. It's a cedar, a little cedar grove. We're coming up on a building here. I'm not sure what it is, but there's an entrance down in that area. I'll just walk through the little cypress garden. Oh, it is cypress. Here it is. Sawara cypress, Japan. Another little tag. All the way up there. Wow. There's this little vignette. If you wanted to have a seat. Cute. And then this beautiful building here, that there's an entrance over there, so maybe we'll be able to go in. We'll see. This one has a much bigger trunk. I'm going to step back so you can see the trunk, and then I will show you the branches of this beautiful cypress. That reaches all the way down and touches the ground. I'm going to go back over this way. Get back on the little path. That's where we came from. We're going to head this way. Look at these walls. I wonder how old these are. So if we go to the left and right, is Dogwood Lane, and then the pollination garden is straight ahead, and a native plant trail is to the left. There's this gorgeous building again. Look at that. Wow. Dogwood Trail this way, and Dogwood Trail is that way. Oh, I could see the dogwoods down there because they have the little reddish tint, pinkish reddish tint. And this is the pollinators garden. Authorized personnel only. Okay. Now let's go around and then we could come back out. So this is the pollinators garden. And I'm sure, let's see, about a month ago, this was filled. It's a little cooler here. We'll see. I think the temperature said this morning it was in the 50s. There's some signage back there, but I can't see what it says. Small bees have big jobs. This is a dogwood. They get those red berries, which I never knew. That's what dogwood looks like in the fall. Mm. And this has, oh, I see a lot of bees. Don't see the butterflies. You can hear them buzzing. I'm going to take out the mic and see. Hopefully you can hear that. It's like a squirrel out there. Way out there. Oh, I did see a moth. So that's why this area is for the moths.
I know. I'm bummed actually. I was gonna see how many days I can take to get up.
Whoa. A little drop off behind me. Trick with no treat. I don't see those, do I? No. This goes around. That's where we were. We walked all the way around this area. Want to go that way or back out there? Let's go look at the dogwoods, maybe. Or what way? Okay, let's do that. A great place for bird watching, wouldn't it? Hopefully, we're going to walk right through here. A lot of moths. This is the moth area. Look at that. They're everywhere. There is. I don't know what the acreage is here. I'd be interested in finding that out too. Another path. There are paths all over the place. There's another building over there. This is a dogwood. And it's the flowering dogwood. See, they get these little berries. And that, I guess, is where the flowers appear in the spring. Okay. Flowering dogwood. This is what it looks like up close. Lots of berries. And then let's see what's down this path. Oh, this was the iris garden. See, we're going from grass to gravel. Let's see. Walter Flory Iris Garden. There's a spent. This one's pretty. Wow, this opens into a valley. Let's take a look at that in just a minute. Oh. And there's the valley. Wow. It's a beautiful day. This is another dogwood. Yeah, let's go through here. Going back to the grass. It's a very open area here. You hear a lot of the birds. I hear a lot of the birds. There was some type of structure out here. Look. See that in there? Looks like a chimney. I don't know what kind of tree that is, but I'm very curious. So I'm going to walk around this way and then back up there. vegetation back here, so don't know what this is besides some type of fire place. Was it attached to a home? Was it always an outdoor area? Looking for markings on it. How old is it? I don't see anything. Sometimes after I go places, I use Google Lens to find things, but something like this, it would probably pull up a lot of other random structures like this, maybe not this particular one. So it's going to be good luck with that. So I'm going to go back over to the tree. I'm really curious about, because you don't see this type of tree too often. Right through there you can see the dogwood, and that's along the dogwood trail. There it is. All right, let's keep going and see if I can find the tree I'm referring to. Lots of birds. Like I said, you just have to keep your eye open. Keep your eyes open to see all of the little birds. Really? Private residence. Wow. Okay. This is the tree I was curious about. Look at all those knots on it. And the big old knots. Okay. So, do we just... Oh. Wildlife cameras in use in this area. I don't see them. Here's a tag on this tree, so let's see what this tree is. Maybe not there. Oh, it has ivy. There we go. It's a better look. Here's the building we were just over at. This says it's a private residence. So, it's interesting. And they do have a fence and a garden, I see. Let's go back out to the fenced area. Look at these needles. They're magnificent. Wow. That's a pine tree. Oh, maybe this is the tree I was looking at. I think it is. I got lost. This one is huge. I don't know if you could tell, but here's my arm. It's not even close to being even a quarter way around this tree. The trunk is amazing. What? Thank you for stopping me. Okay. So you can see it's very large. The girth of it. So wide. Okay. So this way. I feel like this is the same squirrel. It's just been having a heck of a time out here. And do I see what I think I see? Wild strawberries? Or is that what this is? Here's another one. And another one is right there. So 3, 4, just to let you know, you don't want to step on it. There it is. But it's very tiny, tiny, tiny. So I see a few. More. Caterpillar. There it is. Hey there, little guy. Okay, now we're going to go down the dogwood path. See what that's like. So I assume all of the ones with berries are flowering dogwoods. Those have berries. This one has berries. These two at this entrance or exit, they have berries also. Babies. I love babies. So cute. Sounds like a newborn. So these are dogwoods. This one, they're very young. So maybe newly planted trail they want for the dogwoods. So you can walk down here in spring and when these flower, I mean, they look good now with the berries, but when you get the flowers, sometimes dogwood flowers can be, traditionally I thought they were the white, the creamish color, greenish, white, creamish, but then I've seen pink. This is the yard to the private residence. They have banana trees. Look at that. Something you don't see in this area a lot. Banana trees. You see the banana trees? We used to have a lot of banana trees in our yard. You get one and they definitely, wow, look at that road. Look at that. It's beautiful. I'll go that way. And then there's another look down this path. And this is where we came from. Dogwood Lane. Right down there. So I think in a way we're going to loop back around. So we'll start heading for the exit. Okay.
You haven't seen much of it yet.
I know there's a lot to see. So I'm good if you're good. I just don't.
That far away, though.
That's true. Very true. See, a good place to walk. This is the Wildlife Habitat Management Area. It looks like they're doing something over there. Those look like dogwoods also. You see the mountains in the background? There we go. I'm just going to travel back up this way. See what we can see. Just checking the mic. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see what that seems like. Like I said, it's either recording or not. I'll figure it out after. Amber Ways of Green. So it always reminds me of. Oh, I have to be careful here. Went up a little bit of a slope. There we go. There's another structure. They have several structures out here. Several. Now we're back on gravel. Just a nice peaceful day at the Arboretum. I see the parking lot over there, so we did walk in a big circle. And there are quite a few people out here enjoying the day. It's Yom Kippur, so a lot of people are not in school. Some people do not have to work today. Looks like the U.S. Arboretum, you can drive through some areas. The Peatwood Pavilion for Environmental Education. Okay. Not sure if you could see that. The sun is very bright. There's the meadow again. It's gorgeous. Quite beautiful. And here's some information.
Too big.
Does it say how many acres? No. But here is the website and the address. And we are here. Where's the star? There it is. We are here. Okay. I should have worn my hat. Surprised I did not put that on. Restrooms. It's a meadow. You could sit, observe the meadow. In here, this is a place for gatherings. So I'm assuming in the winter they may have a fire going. That's what it's for. The ceiling of it. And if you didn't notice this, they have doors. So if you did have a gathering, these doors can be pulled down and it seals you in pretty much. With the fire going. So probably a nice little warm area. And over here we have a community garden. That whole area is a community garden. This is the back side of the pavilion. And again, you're overlooking this whole meadow. There's the fireplace. And if you closed it in on a warm day, you do have some air that circulates. Look at these trees, they're magnificent. Okay, I'm going to take a pause for a minute and I'll be right back. about okay. Then we're gonna head around. See, you could drive your car through here like the U.S. Arboretum.
I guess you can.
You can to a certain degree, but I thought that road said no cars. Maybe they work here. Oh, do they show you the roads?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of places people work out here. Just going to work.
They don't show you the roads unless they're saying this is all the road. Let's see, Bridle Trail. The dark black lines are supposed to be the roads. I don't know if these are dark black anymore. This is Bridle Trail. Okay, yeah, these are the roads. They don't really go through. They go around. This one goes through. You're going to exit on the other side. To Middleburg to Winchester. Okay. I wonder what kind of bird that was. It looks definitely like a bird of prey. It's very large. There's some beautiful pine cones. I love the structure of pine cones. Look at that. All the way up. Here, a lot of that screech is a hawk. Hear a lot of that. No, that's not the hawk. Hawk sounds like. There you go. You get my hawk imitation. Just every turn is just another beautiful vignette that they've created here. Wilkins Lane. Oh. That does say private. That says private. Restricted area, do not enter. Authorized personnel only. That's the community garden down that way. I don't know which way we should go. I wouldn't expect that a car was driving down that way we saw. I guess we'll head towards there. Oh, here comes a car. Same car? It looks like it, doesn't it? That's where we were.
They just decided we're driving.
There's parking over here. I guess if you came down here, there's parking for you. Arboretums are usually so large that it's difficult to walk them. I mean, not difficult, but it's a lot involved. All right, well, we've seen all of this. Let's go back this way and see what we see down here. That looks like a good oak tree specimen right there. You see the classic oak leaf shape. There we go. And just have a closer look. There you go. Very tall. So let's see. I'm 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's probably well over 40 feet. How tall do you think that is? How tall do you think this is? 50, 60? You don't think it's that high? Yeah, it's at least that. I'm 5 feet. So it has to be at least 50, it looks like. Okay, this is, I don't know if this is the same parking area we were at. Could be the other end of it, I'm not sure. Comes maintenance. It's a cool job to have.
Right way.
I don't know. We could be lost. This area is closed. Do not enter. Another private residence. Wow. I'm surprised that they have private residences.
People that work there.
Yeah, that's true. That does happen like at national parks. The people that work there, the park rangers, I think they live on in the park, right? Sometimes.
Where we park right here.
Oh, so this is where we parked. Okay. What's down over this area? Is that a greenhouse? This is another oak tree. These are all oaks that line this area here. Didn't notice that before. These are oaks. We saw the cypress area, the cedars. Orland White, another private lane. So we never know how far we could go. Field lab, arboretum maintenance, authorized personnel only. I want to know what these orange flowering bushes are, because they are on fire this time of year. They're everywhere. Perfect for autumn. So I will look this up. If anybody knows, you can leave a comment. You're not supposed to go down there, dear. That's what it says.
Stay off the grass.
Stay off the grass. Thanks. When you say thank you after like that, you're being sarcastic, I think. And if you put a please in front of it, then I think you're being more sincere. Please stay off the grass. Thanks. Versus stay off the grass. Thanks. There's a difference. So you can't. There is a herb garden. Maybe they do let you go in down over on this side. That's the first parking area we passed. And we're parked over here. So our tour is almost done, unfortunately. But there's more to see. So we'll come back here. And if you haven't already, please make sure that you like this live stream, because I like to do more of these live streams. So let me zoom out. Like this live stream, subscribe so you know when more of the live streams are coming out. If this is your first one, this is the first time we've been to the Virginia Arboretum. So you caught it at a good time. But check out the other live streams. They are at different locations Some of them are just nature walks, but nevertheless, this is the herb garden that we're entering. And we have access to this. So, yes, please like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Notifications will let you know. This is basil of some kind. Oh, no, no, I'm wrong. It's thyme. It looks like a basil. Is this? No, this is thyme. Sorry, this one is thyme. You could tell. This one, oh, I smell it. And this one's basil, I could tell. See the basil seeds. And then there's rosemary back here. I just bought some rosemary, but it's about to die because the soil is all wrong, I could tell. A lot of moths over here. So I'm supposed to do that soon. I have to change the soil before it dies. It needs to be able to drain better than it's doing right now. So I'll have to fix that soon. And this is, what is this? This looks like pomegranate, but could it? No, it's too tiny. They look like tiny little, they do look like tiny little pomegranates. I don't know, but they're dying back. So I don't think they're tiny little pomegranates. Maybe. I don't smell anything on my hands. If you know, let me know what these are. They do look like tiny little pomegranates. I don't see anything on here that would tell me what they are. I used to, and I tell this story often, I used to live in California, and we lived in a place in the valley, one of the valleys, where the pomegranates were just growing wild. They were across the street from where we lived, and I used to go over. This was when I was about 10, 11, 12, and just get armfuls because they just dropped to the ground. They were done growing and they dropped to the ground. And then I'd bring them home. So, of course, when I go to the grocery store now and I have to buy a pomegranate, I always tell the story about how I used to. These are so pretty. Get them for free. But I don't remember. I've seen them since, but I don't remember what the bush looks like. What do you think? Do you think these are pomegranates? They're so tiny. There's some kind of variety of something. I don't smell anything, so I don't know. It does look like it, though. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful bush. So that is my pomegranate story. Just armfuls. Take them home. Eat it up. If you want some more, you go over to the neighbor's yard across the street. They had like, you see how these, what are these, junipers? I think they are. You see how they're growing like that? That's how the pomegranate trees were in my neighbor's yard. It was just like that. So they were lined up and you just scoop it up. It's a good time. You don't know what you have until it's gone, right? I see another moth. See how close it lets me get. Oh. Asters everywhere. This is asters time to shine. Try and get my shadow out of the way. Purple. All autumn colors. I don't know if I always add purple in, but it's definitely in nature. Purple in autumn plays a big role. More rosemary. This looks like it was milkweed. That's what it looks like. I'm pretty sure. This was milkweed with the butterflies. University of Virginia experimental farm. Okay. One little cone flower hanging there. And here's more of what looks like pomegranate. I was looking for some in the bed, but I don't see any. But here they are again. I'll take a picture, a screenshot, and see if I can use that Google Lens for that. Okay, this is what it looked like. This is more accurate. This is what the pomegranates look like in my neighbor's yard. But I can't tell if this is the same. Either or, I'll take a picture and figure it out later. Thank you for joining this live stream. And again, if you haven't already, please like the video. That helps with the algorithm. Subscribe. I try and do more of what people want to see, and the live streams get a lot of views. So I assume that's what people want to see quite a bit of.
Go up this way so you can get that.
Okay. So I'll get one more shot that we found before we leave and before I end this live stream. Okay? But if you like, hit the like button, and then you can subscribe, see more of the same. If you like nature, this is the channel for you. Brown Bear Nature. It is nothing but 24/7. I probably have enough videos and shorts to fill up 24 hours of your day. You can probably watch it non-stop. Just be out in nature the whole time. I don't know if you can see all those seeds flying around. Tons. Seeds, insects, the whole kit and caboodle. Here's another map. But look at that view. It is gorgeous. We didn't go over there. It's a boxwood garden. It's over that way. If you're interested in that. It's amazing. Look at this. It's beautiful. It feels so good to be out here, feeling that breeze. It feels good to see all of these wonderful elements of nature. So I try and share them as much as I can. So I understand not everyone is able to go out and get a glimpse of this. I mentioned there's a time when I was unable to get out. Hi, how are you? Because I had a procedure done and everything didn't go as well as I had hoped. So I could not walk on my knee for quite some time. Here's some information. Yay! The quarters, the impressive brick structure is believed to have originally served as slave quarters for the Tuileries, the private estate just to the west, the oldest part of the quarters. The east section was probably built in the 1820s and or 1830s. The older brick is quite distinctive from the newer sections of the building. The central and west portions were added to the building in the 1940s to provide additional dormitory and office space, a library, kitchen, and dining room. It's on the National Register of Historic Places based on its unique historical and cultural qualities. Today, the quarters houses staff and volunteer offices, dormitories for visiting students and scientists, and also serves as the headquarters for the Virginia Native Plant Society, the American Boxwood Society, the Northern Shenandoah Valley Audubon Society. So Graham F. Blandy, which is what the Arboretum's namesake is, a New Yorker who made his fortune in the stock market. So this is off of Blandy Farms or Blandy Lane. I'm not sure the address. I'll have to look at it again. He purchased the 912-acre Tuileries estate as his summer home in 1904. He bequeathed 712 acres and the quarters building to the University of Virginia to teach modern farming methods. His will stipulated that the property be named Blandy Experimental Farm. So that is the structure that we are looking at. And the sun is right there, so you're probably not getting a good view. Sorry, let me move in into the shadow a little bit and cut down some of that glare. There we are. That's the entrance. It's pretty nice. Look at this. There's your maps, dear. The Ginkgo Grove. Where is that? Thank you. Oh, here we go. This is the information center, right? It smells there. You know how old buildings have a smell? It has that smell. Look at those windows. I don't think they're original because I don't see the wavy glass. Maybe it's a little wavy. That's for the ginkgo area. That's the meadow. We walk that way. Nice. And here's the calendar of events. Oh, eagles. No, that's a buzzard. That's the turkey buzzard. What is that? It looked like it. I'm gonna grab that pamphlet for that's where it came from. There's the info center. have a walk down this way. Let's go down this way. I think I took some pictures of this last year at the U.S. Botanical Garden. I think these are anemones. I could be wrong, but I think that's what they are. This time of year, it's paper white. It's beautiful. That's the west half or the east half. That addition that was done in the 1940s. This looks like flagstone. It's a beautiful path. I don't know if you could see the shiny, sparkly bits.
Once I realized where we were, like I went to
I think we were over that way. Where is this, dear? Where is this part?
What part?
This ginkgo tree area. 300, 3.3 acres. Oh, it shows you how to get there.
All the way in the back?
Well, maybe we should try. Have we? I didn't see that.
Sit down here.
I don't think so. We'll take a look. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is try to go and find the ginkgo trees. Let's see what this says while we're here. Don't forget, if you are just getting here, to like this live stream, subscribe to Brown Bear Nature. It's where you can find all the nature videos, all of our adventures out in nature at the garden, or sometimes just my nature walks. Trees for all seasons, conifers, because they don't lose their leaves, they stay green. Or their pine needles. Or their needles. They're not pine. Let's see. See, this is what we couldn't get this working. Should try it again. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. Look at the twist on that branch, on those branches. And I look forward to the next live stream. Hope everyone has a very beautiful day. And don't forget to get out there and enjoy nature. Bye. Love you. Peace out. Okay, Robert, this